Namaste ji, namaste. Welcome to Courtroom by TLOI and the Observer series of lectures in which you will get trained on current affairs and you will start thinking like the examiner as to what all they can ask you based on these current affairs. These series of lectures is specifically tailored for the CLAT India ILED 2027. Now UAE has left the OPEC. They announced that they'll be leaving the OPEC on the 1st of May. Now, the moment that you get hit with this current affair, you need to ask yourself as to what the examiner or the consortium can they frame a question. What sort of questions can be framed? So now, first and foremost, of course, is the full form of both of these. Then, what does the plus mean? When did they leave it? What sort of an effect will it have? So the aim of this series or this overall program, The Observer, is to make you generally aware and to get you thinking. Let us start. It was announced on the 28th of April that the UAE is going to leave the OPEC on the 1st of May. So now if a para pops up in the current affairs section, let us try to figure out as to what all can they ask. Now the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, well, it is a federal semi-constitutional monarchy. Now this word, of course, this word gives you something. Federal. In India also we have a federal government. That means there is one in center, there is one in state. You have the PM as Mr. Modi, then you have the CM in West Bengal, at least the ex-CM is Mamata Banerjee. That's another current affair. It's a constitutional monarchy. Monarchy means power remains in the same lineage. So if you belong to the royal family, most likely you are going to inherit the power, right? And it is made up of 7 emirates. So how many emirates are there in the UAE? So the question is 7. ठीक है जी? Capital is Abu Dhabi, the largest city is Dubai. You need to be prepared. So if we are targeting a top 100 rank, we need to be prepared from all nooks and corners of any current affair that they can possibly ask. All right. So the religion, I think the official language should be Arabic. The largest spoken language is basically, the highest spoken language would be English, but the official one is Arabic. The religion is of course Islam. All right. Now then the word is, what is an emirate? Like, what is an emirate, right? All of this over a series of videos in which I'm going to be focusing on topics. Basically, you will have to follow this playlist along. I want you to think, right? I want your mind to get lightened up. Yes, so then only will you be able to perform in the examination. Now, an emirate is a territory, country or political jurisdiction ruled by an emir, a monarch or a high-ranking leader in the Muslim world. So it's a country that is being ruled by a high level, basically leader, but a monarch, basically. Remember, it's a federal constitutional monarchy, correct? Okay. Now, what sort of question then can they pop up? Which of the following is not one of the emirates of the UAE? Now, we'll be running a very comprehensive current affairs cup program as well. I want you to write down all the details, by the way, but I will want you to test yourself. Remember, a competitive exam, you can watch as many lectures as you like till the time that you get down to testing. Because remember, what is the purpose of an exam? हम तो स्कूल में सब लोग यही कहते हैं कि जी हाँ जी हम तैयारी हो गई है, तो स्कूल वाले क्या कहते हैं, आओ जरा एग्जाम दो. Let us examine you whether you have understood the topic or not. The first test we'll post basically free on our website. You can enroll for a trial in the program, and then basically you can attempt the test. And I will not get into a very pseudo sales sort of a marketing with you. You want to take it, you take it. You don't want to take it, I'll keep on posting the videos here. Which of the following is not one of the Emirates? So Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, I believe. Ignore my pronunciations. Al Quwain and Ras Al Khaimah. So Abu Dhabi is an emirate. So all of these are emirates, by the way. So we are listing out the 7 emirates. वहाँ पे तो 4 ही option होंगे. उसके अंदर से एक निकाल देगा. All right. Ras Al Khaimah, and the last one is Fujairah. Now Fujairah again becomes extremely important. Now based on this current affair, we need to go into the history geography of the Iran-US-Israel war. and we need to cover out stuff related to Strait of Hormuz as well. Of course, we'll be doing that in further videos. Now, ये तो हो गया जी हमारे 7 Emirates. So which of the following is not? इनमें से 3 उठा के दे देंगे and one option will be there. We will frame out all of this, the MCQs, and basically my plan for this year is to compile all of this in a booklet sort of a thing, which we send it out to you. The questions, the news, all compiled. I think the first shipment we'll do in August, then the last shipment we'll do in October, and November we'll cover it out online. And then you need to be generally aware as well, because static GK is heavily asked in the AILET as well. Now, OPEC is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Companies. Now, this is a permanent intergovernmental organization. This also can be asked. They can also give you an option: intergovernmental hai, international hai, God only knows. Intergovernmental hai, all right. Created where? At the Baghdad Conference. When? Yeah, which year? This was 1960. Which of the following are the founding members of the OPEC? Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela, which got attacked in January. That's another current affair that we need to cover out in depth, because then they can ask Venezuela is time acting president, the lady who won the peace prize last year, who wanted to transfer it over to Trump. Then the FIFA peace prize, that was in December, was given to Trump. A lot many current affairs to basically cover. Alrighty, so ये 5 member original, kindly please make a note of this. Alright. Now, why was the OPEC created in the first place? So there was a group called as the Seven Sisters. This does not refer to our northeast states. Alright, wo bhi karne, northeast states and capital is a static GK ka topic that you need to be prepared on. So there were 7 multinational oil companies. नाम रटने की जरूरत नहीं है, safely ignore. But कहीं 7 sisters आ जाए in terms of oil, it refers to multinational companies. Alrighty. Now, the OPEC basically was created to counter this. So they dominated, the Seven Sisters dominated the global petroleum industry from 1940s to the 70s. And this term was coined by Enrico Mattei, right? And that's about it. And now we encounter a term such as cartel. What is a cartel, right? So always remember, you're going to be taking a law entrance, and law is basically a humanities ka subject. Humanities is an intertwining of law, psychology, sociology, economics. All of these are humanities oriented subjects because they relate to humans primarily and basically studying how humans behave, right? Cartel. So for example, let us say all of the coaching industry decides that nobody is going to offer CLAT coaching for anything less than 50,000. That's a cartel, right? So they have pre-decided this, and well, then they will basically try to control the market like that. How do you disrupt a cartel? Well, by going hammer and tongs on pricing. But usually cartels or monopolies do not allow you to survive. So that's basically a form of business. So this was a cartel, and OPEC is also a cartel. So in 1960s, these major oil producing nations, they OPEC इन्होंने बनाया, and basically this was to counter the Seven Sisters control, and basically they started to decide कि कितने price में क्या होगा. So 1960 is one, the 5 original members is one, Baghdad Conference is one. Then OPEC का headquarter कहाँ है, वो भी, this is also one question, है ना, अभी आ जाते हैं उस पर भी. 2016, in 2016, that is also another MCQ. 2016, OPEC signed an agreement with 10 other oil producing countries to create what is now known as OPEC Plus. So when was OPEC Plus created? 2016. Remember, notes, bullet points बनाते चले जाइएगा. मैं compilation करके end में whoever enrolls in our program will send it out to you in a printed format. We do not work with PDFs. You need to test. Testing कर लेना भैया अपनी, चाहे यहाँ से कहीं से भी, wherever it works out for you. You need to test all of this because एक बारी तो लगता है हाँ भाई हो गया, but please cover it out by MCQs. Among the 10 countries was the world's, so Russia joined OPEC and OPEC became OPEC Plus. Russia was one of the 10 countries that joined. 2016, 1960, ये सारे के सारे points बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Right now it is 12 member countries on their website, but मेरे हिसाब से अगर UAE छोड़ दिया फिर then it will become 11. We'll double check this when we go to the, when we are very close to the exam, when we'll do a revision, 10 countries joined as and then made it to OPEC plus. Okay. Now what is a cartel? A group of producers controlling supply to influence prices. That is what an official definition of a cartel is. They can ask you a single liner MCQ on this. Okay. And Acha, what is the impact if the UAE has left this cartel? They can decide their own prices. It is pretty much as simple as that. In 2025, the bloc as an OPEC plus, produced nearly 50% of the world's oil and oil liquids. Great work. अगर 50% ये बना रहे हैं, then we need to check कि largest oil producer कौन है दुनिया का. So the following is the largest oil producer. So the United States is the largest oil producer. That is how you basically think. And since you guys are quite young right now, this thinking develops over a period of time. And but the training has to start right now. If you have dreams tomorrow, let us say to attempt the CSC or any other high level examinations such as the judiciary, you need to start thinking right now, somewhere around the age of 18. Okay. So is the world's largest oil producer. Great work. Because now this is also contrarian, because you will tend to mark anything from the Middle East, right? You will want to mark maybe Iran is the largest oil producer, that's why it got attacked. No, the USA already is the largest oil producer. Then on top of that, it attacked Venezuela for its oil reserves as well. Mubarak ho ji. Okay. Now the current members of the bloc are Saudi Arabia, UAE. UAE is announced that it's going. Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Algeria, Libya, Nigeria, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon and Venezuela, with the UAE leaving it soon. याद करने की, I don't think कि ये याद करने की जरूरत है, but 7 Emirates जरूर याद कर लेना. Okay, because ऐसे लिस्ट के अंदर ये बहुत बड़ी लिस्ट हो जाती है. Okay, now please kindly make a note in your notebook is Fujairah is the only UAE emirate located entirely on the east coast along the Gulf of Oman. I want to do one session, Strait of Hormuz वगैरह मैं सब कुछ map निकाल के ले आऊँगा. I'll post a majority of the videos on YouTube, then some will remain as the current affair program exclusive. Some things basically go behind a paywall, but the majority of current affairs I want to discuss for YouTube. If you're watching this in your summer vacations, do check out the playlist. सब कुछ वहाँ से cover हो जाएगा. Fujairah नाम आ सकता है. Remember, all of these are probability based MCQs. अब कल को ना आए, you can't hold my collar because you need to be prepared, right? Okay. Providing vital direct access to the Indian Ocean outside the Strait of Hormuz. This is another dedicated topic. The port of Fujairah is a major cargo. Hello. ये यहाँ तक आप लिख लेंगे please. अगर आप यहाँ तक लिख लेंगे तो आपका काम हो जाएगा. Write this down in your notebook. Remember, Fujairah becomes important. All right. Now, why is Fujairah in the news? Because Fujairah is an emirate. वहाँ से main export हो रहा है port का, and it is decided to leave OPEC. Now, thanks to Fujairah being in such a critical position, things can go really haywire in the oil pricing scene. ठीक है जी? Okay. Now, UAE's oil pipeline to the city of Fujairah bypasses the choked Strait of Hormuz. ये तो अपना ही अलग ही basically इनका system है. This will allow the country to export oil, but outside now of OPEC. So if Fujairah comes, you know basically where this current affair is going. Okay, now more about UAE. The president of UAE, also known as famously as MBZ, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Again, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, neither do I have the time to double check it. Vice President and PM is Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, right? There is a president, there is a PM. PM is also the vice president. दोनों नाम लिख लीजिए. Usually अगर आया तो president पे आता है. ये जरूर लिख लीजिएगा नोट पे. Traditionally, the ruler of Abu Dhabi becomes the president. The ruler of Dubai becomes the prime minister / vice president. Okay. And the president is the formal head of the state, while the prime minister runs the government on a day-to-day basis. हमारी polity में क्या है? Who is the executive head of the state? Who is the nominal one? Who is the actual one? You need to be generally aware, because in your legal studies, political science या social studies, 10th class वगैरह की भी सब में सब कुछ दे रखा होता है, covered है. Alrighty, that wraps it up for UAE has left OPEC. We go to the Observer lecture number 2. In the Supreme Court has basically अब यहाँ पे सरकार has tried to increase the number of judges, so we'll need to cover that out as well. We'll see you in the next lecture. Hopefully this has been of help to you. Kindly do check out the links in the pinned comment. Wishing you all the best. See you in further lectures. Take care. Bye.